Okay, so let's start chapter number 13, standard costing. So next chapter 13, 14 and 15 are very important. So please pay attention to these classes. So standard costing, I'll explain you as we write the notes. So these notes I have prepared when I was in CA final. So 2013 notes, but still live, fresh, and can be used at CA final level also. So yes, everyone, give the heading standard costing. Standard costing. Point number one. Point number one. Types of cost. Types of cost. Uh, there are three types of cost. There are three types of cost. And pull three arrow left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. Now, see, let's not talk about practical point of view. If you determine, can you read 24 hours a day?
No.
So now a lot of them say, Bhaiya, I read 10 hours, but effective was 6 hours. Yes, 10 hours you're there with the book, but thinking here and there, going to washroom, looking at what is going at home, checking through Instagram notification, these are all normal losses. But leave all those, is it any way possible that you're totally determined and you read for 24 hours a day? Why no? Why no? Sleep, eat, khate padho. Don't sleep one day. नहीं सब झूठ है. So yeah, see, now you have attended so many subjects. Don't you think एक भी subject ऐसा था जहाँ पे 2 hours class you are able to understand the whole thing?
Costing.
So I'm not even asking you the subject. I'm just telling you there are a lot of theories. Human mind can focus 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 48 minutes. Different stories, different people have. But no one tells the exception. Exception is CA students. So here, is it possible? Is it possible? Yes. I did 24 hours non-stop. Matlab, and I made it, when I say 24 hours non-stop, obviously I had to go to restroom at times, I had to do, but there were no breaks at all. And that day, I don't know, like CA Foundation was the only phase. Those 3 months, they gave us only 90 days. And they said, I had to complete large volume of portions. So I made it a point, I locked myself in the room for 90 days and I had those targets wherein if I don't complete, I'll not have breakfast. If I don't complete, I won't have lunch. If I don't complete, I won't have dinner. If I don't complete, I won't sleep. So that day, unfortunately, it happened to be so. I started 5 o'clock in the morning. Next day, 5 o'clock, I went to sleep. Next day, non-stop. And do you think it was not effective? ऐसा सब बिल्कुल भी नहीं था. It was very much effective. हाँ, मतलब 24 hours में I can easily tell effective at 20 to 21 hours. Effective hours, I am telling. But that, again, it was there only for 90 days. So, so I always say determination is in mind. And you see it happens every single time. मस्ती करते करते तो नहीं चलते. 5 घंटे मैं बोलूं चलो गाइस लेट्स एंजॉय. 5 घंटे मस्ती करते हैं. कितना भी थकोगे ना फिर भी मस्ती करोगे. राइट? पार्टी का एग्जांपल रख लो. वी स्टार्टेड बाय 1:30 1:45 आए तब तक 8 o'clock. वो अगर मैं बोलता नहीं चलो डिनर के लिए भी चलते हैं, चलो फिर नाइट शो भी देख लेते हैं, you would have not said no for sure. Again, subject to parents' approval, but you would have not said no. So, if you ask me, टायर्ड होने के बाद भी किया, मतलब इट्स ऑल हियर, इट्स ऑल हियर. इफ यू फील, a lot of them say, भैया if I don't have tea I cannot read, if I don't have coffee I cannot read, भैया if I don't sleep for 6 hours I cannot, I don't be alert. सब nonsense है. लाइव एग्जाम्पल, 2 घंटे सोया मैं कल रात को. सो एंड इफ यू आस्क मी कि भैया ऐसे फ्रेश लग रहा है क्या, भाई फेस वॉश करके आ गया, एंड इफ आई फील टायर्ड आई विल गो होम एंड स्लीप. इससे क्या है, व्हाट्स बियॉन्ड दैट. So it's all myth. Something when you enjoy, you will not see the time. ठीक है. So now theoretically speaking, is it possible to read 24 hours a day? Yes. Yes. But now again, theoretically 24 hours possible, practically impossible. And there are students, last attempt, I don't want to name them, last intern November 23 में जो था, 20 hours a day every single day. I don't want to name the students, फालतू आप लोग उनको डिस्टर्ब करोगे. चांस ही नहीं है, मैं I'll tell the name. So 20 hours a day, 20 hours a day, right from August 1. July we completed the batch. August, September, October came out with flying colors. So वो 3 months 20 hours a day, and कभी कभी it was 14, 15 also, but कभी कभी majority of the day she used to tell, भैया 3 hours sleep at night. ठीक है. 3 hours sleep at night, 1.5 hour in the afternoon, and that's all. So and do you think she was from day one like that? No. It's that determination to crack the exam in that particular attempt. ठीक है. And same goes for me also. एक कुछ करना हो ना, तो then we don't see the time. But अगर फिर then if you want to avoid something, भैया नींद आ रही है, all the reasons come out. So anyway, theoretically 24 hours, but we know health wise it is not a viable option. 1 or 2 exceptional days it's okay, but every day 24 hours, in 1 week KMC you will get admitted. So now practically speaking 12 hours doable.
Yes.
Let's assume
Yes.
class holiday,
Yes.
or including class 12 hours.
Yes.
Including class 12 hours, easily viable.
Yes.
So even if you sleep for 6 hours, 6 hours for all the other non-productive activity, you, including class timing, we are asking 12 hours.
Yes. No.
ठीक है. So that is possible.
Yes.
But what is actual?
Which we did.
The thing which you are actually doing.
2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So including class. And don't include this 1 hour break which you are having, 9 to 10.
4 hours, घर पे 3 hours समझो ना, 7 hours.
Year 5 hours, 5 तो हो ही जाता है.
सुनते थे.
So 5 and home 2 or 3. On an average 8 hours. Now, don't you think there's still a bridge which can easily be achieved? Yes. So now when I have to say in terms of this chapter, I have said there are 3 types of cost.
Yes.
Right, left side, budgeted capacity. Sorry, budgeted cost. Budgeted cost. In the middle, standard cost. On the right, actual cost. So budgeted cost is always theoretical. क्या कभी ऐसा हुआ है that every time you made a budget and it was bang on?
No.
Let us take small outing itself. कि प्लान करके जाते 500 700 में खर्चा हो जाना, either it will be 10-20% plus or minus. Yes, but any time did it happen that it will be exactly the same? No. And standard, it is more closer to actual. Standard is more closer to actual. So if I have to tell in my example that 24 hours was budget, okay, I am telling everyone should read 24 hours a day. But standard, if practically how much is possible? 12 hours. Actually, how much you are doing? 9 hours. Okay. Now budgeted cost, pull a down arrow. Budgeted cost for budgeted output. So budgeted cost for budgeted output. Standard cost. Pull a down arrow. budgeted cost for actual output. Budgeted cost for actual output. And right side, try.
Actual cost. Cost for actual output.
Actual cost for actual output. Actual cost for actual output. Yes. Now pull one down arrow in all the three. Pull one down arrow in all the three. So you have written budgeted cost for budgeted output. Pull a down arrow. Pull a down arrow. Cost planned. Cost planned. Standard cost you have written. Pull a down arrow. Cost allowed. Cost allowed. And right side. Cost incurred. Very good. Cost incurred. Okay. So now before I get into my next concept, next theory, let's discuss now let's say for example, so let's say Jinay. By the way, we had to nominate, no, मैंने जिने को किया and Rahul ने ऋषभ को. So, why we will discuss later. So जिने का नाम याद आया तो I said ठीक है. So now let's say जिने, I am giving him one work. I am giving him one work. Like let's say क्या काम उनको वो आपका हो गया. Okay, to make tea. So, so just imagine with that white color towel. So, okay, now I am giving task to Jinay to make tea. I said in 1 hour, you have to make 100 tea at the cost of 10 rupees. You have to make 100 tea at the cost of 10 rupees. So that was 1000. Okay, now, but in that 1 hour, Jinay made only 90 teas at the cost of 12. How much? 1080. Now, so this is my budgeted cost.
Yes.
This is the cost which I gave to Jinay.
Yes.
This is my
12.
actual cost. And in between we have standard cost. In between we have standard cost. Now, what will be the standard cost? Everyone listen to me carefully. When I gave you theory, what is the theory I gave you for standard cost? Budgeted cost for what is actual output? What is budgeted cost? Very good. So 90 into 10, 900. Everyone. Yeah. So here my budgeted cost was 1000. My actual cost was 1080. But and these two numbers are given in the question. Standard cost we have calculated on the basis of actual output. Actual output is 90 T. Actual output is 90 T. And budgeted cost 10. So 90 into 10, 900. Everyone.
Yeah.
Now, I am telling Jinay, you are useless fellow. You have spent 80 rupees extra. No, 180 rupees extra. So everyone listen to me carefully. I am telling Jinay, you are useless fellow. No, useless. And you have spent 180 rupees extra for me. Jinay is telling, भैया, no. आपका budgeted cost था 1000. I have spent 1080. I have spent only 80 extra. Now, sorry, I have changed it. This is Jitendra and this is Jinay's contention. Who is right? Who is right? I or Chinne. Yes, I am always right. So now I am right. I am right. Why? Because now if Jinne actually made only 90 cups, for 90 cups, you see for standard cost, what did I give? Cost, he was allowed only 900. He was allowed only 900, but he spent 1080. He has made a loss of 180 rupees for me. Everyone.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So next is point number 2. Cost variance is difference between standard cost and actual cost. Cost variance is difference between standard cost and actual cost, and and not not budgeted cost and actual cost, and not budgeted cost and actual cost. Cost variance is the difference between standard cost and actual cost, and not budgeted and actual. So in this example, what is cost variance? Cost variance is 1,080 minus 900, 180. 180. Everyone. Yes, clear. So now this 180 is profit or loss? Loss. So now we will use one short form, which is acceptable short form for exam. 180 is adverse. 180 is adverse, means 180 loss. Loss will be replaced by adverse. Loss will be replaced by adverse. Profit. Profit. Unadverse. Profit. Be it बोले 5 मिनट पहले. Favorable. So if it is a profit, we will write F. If it is a loss, we will write adverse. Third point. Cost variance. Third point. Cost variance will either be favorable. Cost variance will either be favorable. In bracket, you can write F. In bracket, you can write F. Cost adverse can either be favorable in bracket F or adverse in bracket A. So I think I need not explain what is favorable, what is adverse. Favorable means it is in the favor of the company, it is good for the company. Adverse means it is like a loss for the company, not in the good interest of the company. Everyone, now let's. Anyone wants to write this example? Come on. हम्म
दो रुपए प्रॉफिट जैसे नहीं दे सकते कि 10 रुपए की चाय है उसके 12 पे 12 क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते
बेचा नहीं है, बनाया है, कॉस्ट बोला मैंने। Everyone done? Now, so is this 3 point simple and clear to all? Yes. Now fourth point, right? Material variances. Material variances. Single raw material. Material variances. Single raw material. Material variances, single raw material. So now I will use the same example, but now I'll change something. Now let's say, for example, I have asked Jine to make tea with the help of tea powder. Tea powder is a raw material. Yes. So I said you can use 100 kg, 100 kg of tea powder. And what is the cost of tea powder? 10 rupees per kg. 300. 300 per kg. 300 per kg. But what Jine did, he used. One second. No, 1 second. Or instead of this, we will continue the same example. Now 100 tea has to be made. For 100 tea, how much tea powder will be required?
1 kg. 1 kg.
यही छोड़ दो, यही छोड़ दो. We will keep even more simple example. Now let's say for example we want to make iPhones. Okay, in one iPhone, how many cameras? 3 cameras. Okay, everyone. Now I gave a budget of 1,000 phones, and you can manufacture that. One camera of Sony will cost 1,000. So now the cost will be 10 lakhs. This is budgeted cost. This is budgeted cost. Now in actual 9,400 phones are only produced. 9,500 phones. Everyone pay attention. 9,500 phones were only produced. Once again, a small correction. For 1,000 phones, 3 cameras and 1,000 rupees per camera. So this will be 30 lakhs. 30 lakhs. Now, while manufacturing 9,500 phones, 27,000 lenses were used.
Yes.
And this is the question. 27,000 cameras were used at the cost of 1,100. At the cost of 1,100. Calculate and tell me. 29 lakh 70,000. This is actual cost. So whatever I have written in purple is the question. Whatever I have written in the purple is the question. Now, what will be standard cost? Okay, sorry, 950. Yes, what will be the standard cost? Can anyone tell me? You don't do even the calculation. Tell me this into this into this. 950, very good. This is the actual output. 950 into 3 into 1,000. Perfect. 20. 28 lakh 50,000. Everyone. Yes. 28 lakh 50,000. 28 lakh 50,000. So now, can I say I have saved the cost? 30 lakh was there. I made it in 29.7. Can I say? No. Cost allowed is 28.5. Cost incurred. I have spent extra. I have spent extra. So this is cost variance. Cost variance. 1 lakh 1,20,000 A. 1,20,000 A. Now CID investigation starts. Why this cost of 1,20,000? Why is there a cost variance of 120? Two reasons very clearly visible. Two reasons very clearly visible. See 950 into 3, how much? 2850. So then this will be 2,700, no? So 2850, everyone.
Yes.
So bhaiya, 2850 lenses should have been used, but he has used only 2,700. It is good or bad? Under, over and all, it's not that here. Listen to me carefully, everyone. Listen to me. Listen to me. 950 phones he has manufactured into 3. 28,500 lenses have to be used. But how much did he use? 27,000. How, bhaiya? That is not the concern at all. So, is it good or bad? Now, you take less time and read more. Is it good or bad? क्या बोल रहे हो? Less time में ज़्यादा पढ़ लिया. So in lesser time you study more, it is good. You were allowed to use 28,500, but you completed the task in 2,700. Sorry, you were allowed 2850, but you have completed in 2,700. 150 units you have saved for the company. 150 units you have saved for the company. So 150 units, and what is the cost per unit? 1,000. So 1,50,000.
Yes.
Very good. 150. In case you don't write F or A, your answer is wrong. Because 150 can either be either ways. So bhaiya, quantity wise, this guy is efficient. But look at the rate. Look at the rate. He had to purchase at 1,000, but he purchased at 1,100. Everyone. So now 2,700 lenses. 2,700 lenses. He paid 100 rupees extra.
Yes.
That is 2,70,000. You add this, you will get the above answer.
Right. Yes.
So cost variance is because of two reasons. One is quantity, the other one is price. In this case, quantity is favorable, but price is adverse. Bhaiya, is it possible both favorable? Yes. Possible both adverse? Yes. Possible one adverse, one favorable? Yes. All possibilities there. Everyone? Yes. So now, before you write the example, some theory. So, what did you write? Fourth point?
Material variance.
अरे एक favorable एक adverse है. I said favorable is profit, adverse is loss. हाँ हाँ ये वही मैं बोला, पर्पल कलर इज द क्वेश्चन. आप क्वेश्चन को क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो. अरे उसने कैसे एडजस्ट किया वो नहीं पता, बस 2,700 के लेंस ही लगवाया. Obviously, cost variance, third point, can be adverse or favorable. Now, fourth point, what is the heading we wrote? Material variances, single raw material. So, here, one second. I want you guys to have three columns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. First column, SQ into SP. Second column, AQ into AP. And third column, AQ into SP. Now write below where SQ is standard quantity. SQ is standard quantity. SP, standard price. SQ standard quantity, SP standard price, AQ actual quantity, AP actual price. Yes, then point number. Sorry. Continue in the same point. Continue in the same point. So material cost variance. Material cost variance in bracket 1 minus 2. In bracket 1 minus 2. From there, pull two arrows. From there, pull two arrows. Left and right. Left side, material price variance. Material price variance. Three minus two. 3 minus 2. And right side, material usage variance. Material usage variance. 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. ये क्या भैया 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3 कुछ समझ में नहीं आया. So now the same example what we have done logically I am going to do in the table. So everyone I want you to participate. What is SQ?
Standard quantity.
Standard quantity. What into what? 950 into 3. You SQ is standard quantity for actual output. Okay, you wrote or everyone wrote SQ?
Yes.
What did you write? Continue for actual output. SQ, everyone have written standard quantity.
Yes.
Continue standard quantity for actual output. Standard quantity for actual output. So now what is the actual output?
950.
And what is the for every unit we can have 3 cameras. So 950 into 3, this is the standard quantity. Standard price 1000. And here also we have SP, so I'll put 1000 here also. Now what is the actual quantity? 2000. Here also 2700. Actual price 1100. Okay, so this calculation we already have with us. It is 28.5 lakhs. This is, and this is 27 lakhs. Okay, so now our table is over. Let's start the variance. Material cost variance formula. Hey, 1 minus 2. Material cost variance 1 minus 2. How much? 1 lakh 20,000 adverse. Then material price variance 3 minus 2. It is 3 minus 2. So See, it is very simple. If it is in minus, it is adverse. If it is plus, favorable. So 2.7 lakh adverse. Then material usage variance.
5 lakhs.
It is 1.5 lakh favorable. 1.5 lakh favorable. Everyone same answer we got. When we did logically, तो भैया budgeted cost का तो कोई relevance ही नहीं है. Like that you should not think, because standard cost we got 1,000 from where? From budgeted costs. Everyone.
Yes.
Yes. So we will write this example later. We have written how many points? Fifth point, interpretation. Fifth point, interpretation. Material cost may vary due to two reasons. Material cost may vary due to two reasons. Hyphen, price and quantity. Price and quantity. Then under interpretation, you wrote interpretation and this you can write A point. Point number B. Point number B. For price variance, we have taken column 2 and column 3. For price variance, we have taken column 2 and column 3. Everyone look at the board, look at the board. Take column 2 and column 3. Is quantity same or different? Same. Because second column also actual quantity, third column also, but price. Second column actual price, third column standard price. Everyone. So second and third column, the difference is price. The difference is price. So for price variance, we have taken column 2 and column 3 because the only difference in these two columns, is price. The only difference in these two columns is price. Point number C. For quantity variance, we take column 1 and column 3. For quantity variance, we take column 1 and column 3. Now, column 1 and column 3, everyone at the board. Column 1 and 3, is price same or different? Both standard price. Both the columns standard price. But quantity, first column standard quantity, third column actual quantity. Everyone. So, for quantity variance, we have taken column 1 and column 3 because the only difference in these two columns is quantity. The only difference in these two columns is quantity. In bracket, write usage. In bracket, write usage. Now, D point. If we add price and usage variance, we get total variance. Which can also be found by column 1 minus column 2. Column 1 minus column 2. So see, column 1 and column 2, quantity same or different? Different. First column standard quantity, second column actual quantity. First and second column price same or different? First column is standard price, second column is actual. So in first and second column, both quantity and price are different. Both quantity and price are different. Everyone, come on. You can copy this.
टोटल वेरिएंस ऐड करने से कैसे आएगा सब्ट्रैक्ट
1 minus 2.
we add price and usage होगा
प्राइस एंड यूसेज तो ऐड करना पड़ेगा. क्या जिया?
मतलब वैसे अच्छा वेरिएंट होने लगा ये
Copied.
ये जो आपने ये वाला किया है ये एक मेथड है या एग्जांपल की बात हम बेसिक क्लास से
ऐसे ही करेंगे अपन.
तो ये वाला अपन इंटरनेट करेंगे
राइट साइड.
हाँ
हाँ वही करेंगे.
ये लेक्चर मतलब बेसिक है
वो तो लॉजिक मैंने समझाया. हाँ. Everyone done? Can I continue? Yes, no, yes, no. Okay. So now continuing this. Point number 6. Point number 6. Interpretation is over. Now point number 6. Formulas. Formulas. So I will write in short. You guys have to write in full. So now you can stop. Once I complete, you can write. So material cost variance. Everyone. So material cost variance. See here. I have written it is 1 minus 2. So material cost variance 1 minus 2. What is 1? Standard quantity into standard price minus actual quantity into actual price. Everyone. बस यही फॉर्मूला है. तो भैया इसमें ऐसा क्या ग्रेट है? लेट्स सी. सेकंड, मटेरियल प्राइस वेरिएंस फॉर्मूला
Actual quantity.
3 minus 2. So what is 3? Actual quantity. Max student. AQ common. Everyone. कितना tough है ना? So third. Material usage variance. 1 minus 3. SQ into SP. Everyone. So in exam, in class, when we will do the middle one. SQ, SP, AQ, AP, AQ, SP. When you do in your mock, when you do in your fortnight, when you do in your main exam, you have to use the formula, right side. Okay, because though bhaiya ye to और simple and easy, and as you do the problems you will feel this method is even more simple and easy. Yes, it is, but it will not give you marks. Presentation is also important. That is why I am giving formulas also. Everyone,
Yes,
so write the formulas. Yes, can I continue? Why is it taking this? Material cost variance, price variance, you have to write in full. The other things you can write short form. So if you have written full, nothing wrong. That's the best thing. But the SQ, SP, AQ, AP, you can write in exam. तुम देखो कब से लिखते जा रहे इतना क्या लिख रहे हैं? Okay, done. Now we will do couple of problems here. The standard and actual figures of the product Z are as under. Standard and actual they have given. Calculate material cost variance. No one will do. Everyone stop. So how many columns we'll have? Three. First column. SQ into SP. Now, standard have they given us? Standard quantity have they given or should we find? They have given us in the question 50. 50. Standard price. So wherever I have standard price, I'll fill. Actual quantity. Wherever I have, I'll fill. Actual price. So this is 50. So material cost variance. 14. 1 minus 2. 14 positive. 14 positive. So you have to write in you have to write F favorable. Price variance. Material usage variance. Khatam. Yes, yes. Come on, come on. बहुत सारा है. Might be, you can leave some 3 sites. You can leave some 3 sites. Better to write all theory at one place.
For the Friday, कुछ भी नहीं है 1 2 3 में.
करो ना, लिखो ना. आगे जैसे जैसे प्रॉब्लम आएंगे ना, टफ होगा तो फिर से ये टेबल में याद होगे. First few questions are always easy. Actual challenge तो practical problem में आता है. And this is 83 pages chapter as per study material. Around 15-16 illustrations will be there. Done? क्या लिख रहे हो इतनी देर से? So here you can see they have used the formula and 9, 5 and 14. We got the same answer. Yes. So now let's move on. NXE Manufacturing Concern furnishes the following information. Standard and actual. They have asked all the 3 variances. So yes, as usual, first, second and third column. First column, SQ into SC. The knee. So now all the inputs which are directly given, let's write that first. Material for 70 kg of finished goods, 100 kg. So for every 70 kg of finished goods, 100 kg of raw material is required. Price of material 1 per kg. Very good. Standard price. So actual output 2,10,000. Where should I write? In AQ. And everyone, this is blunder. This is 2,10,000 is actual output of finished goods. What variances we are doing? Material variances. So 2.1 lakh will not come. 2.1 lakh will not come. 2.8 lakhs. And actual price, ये दिया ही नहीं है. ये 252 है क्या? What is this? 2,52,000. This is AQ into AP. So AQ into AP, it is 2,52,000. With that, we can calculate AP, but not required. Still, we'll calculate. Huh? Only one number is missing, and this number will always create problem. This number, this problem very simple and easy. Once you have normal loss, abnormal loss, so this number will always be a challenge. Will always be a challenge. For 70 kg of finished goods, 100 kg of raw material is required. So for 2,10,000 kg of raw material, 3 lakhs is required. So it is 3 lakhs. And for this, always there should be a working note. For standard quantity, always there should be a working note. For 70 kg finished goods, 100 kg raw material was required. For 2,10,000 kg of finished goods, 3 lakh kg will be required. So this is 3 lakh, this is 2,80,000. Now, our variances, material cost variance. 48,000 favorable. Then material price variance. Material usage variance. So this is 3 minus 2. Any doubts here? Everyone? Yes, copy quickly.
Yeah, 3 minus 1 हमेशा favorable
नहीं,
तो ज्यादा हो जाएगा AQ ये ज्यादा हो जाएगा की बात है
Done everyone?
Yeah.
So we started. Now I'll give you the overview of the chapters. So variances, we are going to see 4 types of variances. Material variances, labor variances, variable overhead variances, fixed overhead variances. Under material, we have 5. भैया आपने तो 3 लिखाया. We have cost variance, price variance, usage variance. भैया remaining 2, when we have 2 material, that time it will come. So we have completed material cost variance with single raw material. Material cost variance with single, but this scenario is hypothetical. Do you think any product where we have only single raw material? एक product बोलो. Paper.
No.
Chemicals. Chemicals.
Okay. ये हाँ मतलब papers में भी हाँ
Only tree is not used. Tree, chemicals, color.
हाँ color yes lemon inji sugar cane juice. Okay, I agree. But very few. In most of the products, you'll have more than one raw material. And more than one raw material, we will do after 10 minutes. Because this will become very heavy at once. We have completed material